What's up, guys? This topic I want to kind of rant about, talk about, has been like on my mind for the last few weeks since the season kind of started. Has to do with like being fans of certain drivers. Because I get a lot of comments on here and on my Instagram and Twitter and all that, asking me like why I'm not a fan like of this driver or that driver, like ones that don't get like all the media attention or like Chase and Blaney, um, and the rest of the Hendrick drivers. Like I get a comment like I personally don't like Larson just because of his personality. Does his and attitude rubs me the wrong way. Um, they're like, why aren't you a fan of Larson? Why don't you like him? He's such a cool guy. He he's super talented out of like all the other drivers. He's like the most talented. I'm like, he's not the most talented driver out there. All these drivers have talent, and that's why they're in the sport in the Cup Series. Um, Larson just happens to be a dirt racer and is has multiple talents, but doesn't make him more talented than the rest of the field. Um, I'm a fan of Chase and the rest of the drivers. I'm in because of their personality, the way they drive. I don't care about the media attention or all that stuff with my drivers. If you, I just don't like the way they drive. I like their personality. Like, for example, like Blaney. I love Blaney. That's my dad's favorite driver, but he's mine too. He just has that like I don't give a crap added like personality and sorry um, and just doesn't care about what other people think, and he just does his own thing. The same goes with Chase. He just doesn't care what people think about him, and if you don't like him, he doesn't care. Honestly, you either like him or you don't. He's not gonna change his personality for more fans. Like if you like him, that's great. If you don't, great. Root for someone else that you enjoy rooting for more. That's what I like about him. Plus, I've been a fan of his since 2014 when he just got into Xfinity. So, and people ask me like, why aren't you a fan of like these guys who don't get much media attention, like Chris Buescher and Matt DiBenedetto and all these low budgeted teams? Like, because I don't connect with them. Like, I don't care for like I yes, they're good drivers and obviously deserve more TV time, but I just don't personally connect with them with their personality or whatnot. Just I shouldn't have to like explain why I don't like a certain driver. Like I already said many times why I don't like Kyle Busch. People accepted that. Um, People don't seem to accept the fact that I don't like Larson, only because he's like one of the young guns of the sport, and people keep comparing Chase and Larson to each other. Like, well, Larson has several wins and Chase doesn't. I'm like, there's a difference because Chase has been in the sport for 2 3 years, like 2 years before, like Larson. Well, okay, let me rewind. Like, I can't get my thoughts together. Larson has been in Cup Series for 2 years longer than Chase has. So obviously, by this third season, he has a win, and now he has like 5 total wins as of right now. So, of course, he's gonna have wins and be a little bit more experienced over Chase, even though Chase has been like racing his literally entire life. But I wish that people would stop comparing young drivers to each other. Like, oh, this new young driver's gonna win before Chase ever does, and it always happens with when rookies come into the sport. Like with Byron, oh, Byron's gonna win before Chase ever does. Alex Bowman's gonna win before Chase does. And I'm like, stop comparing everyone to what Chase is doing. Chase is just doing his own thing. He shouldn't be getting hate just because he hasn't won yet. No one gave a crap about Larson and him not winning. But that's Larson, and he didn't come from this long heritage of having that like famous last name and whatnot, and having Bill Elliott as a father and whatnot. So they weren't giving him crap about not winning, but just because it's Chase, it's like, my God, he's supposed to be winning by now. I thought he was like the next great thing, and I'm like, he is great at what he does. Just because he hasn't won yet doesn't prove that he's not good at what he's doing. Like, he has won everything up to this point, and Cup Series is like brutally much harder than Xfinity and trucks, and so it just irritates me when I'm getting questioned for why I'm a fan of who I am a fan of. Like, as you can see, I got my Chase sweatshirt on. I got a bunch of Chase gear that I'm gonna be wearing this weekend, and people just don't like that. That's fine. If they don't like Chase, that's okay. If you like Kyle Busch, great. But if you're an asshole to me, I'm gonna not be friends with you, because it's just ridiculous that we just as fans can't just cooperate and just talk racing without having it being a competition between the fans of certain drivers. Just be a fan of the sport. Like, you can be a fan of any driver in the sport and still be a nice person and have a decent conversation with me. But I've yet to meet or talk to certain fans of a certain driver I don't like that has been nice. No one's been nice to me, because they insult my driver for not winning yet. Granted, it's only his third season, and Larson didn't win until his third season at Michigan. That was his first win, and Chase should have at least 10 wins by now, at least, because he should have won Dover, he should have won Chicago, he should have won all Phoenix, for the love of God. He should have won Daytona, but it's just bad circumstances hold him back from winning any of these races. Like, he'll be leading with 3 laps to go, and then a weird ghost caution comes out, and then it screws everything up. So you can't say he's not wanting to win. That kid wants to win. He is hungry for a win. Like, people say Chase will want to win when he wants. If he wants to win, he will. Like, it's not as easy as it sounds. The competition is so difficult and hard this has ever been. You got all the Joe Gibbs drivers, well, 2 of the Gibbs drivers that actually have proven themselves. Stuart Haas is now looking pretty strong. All the young drivers are super talented, and they're all hungry for that win. So to say it's so easy to win a race in Cup needs to, I don't know, just needs a reality check, because it is not easy to win in Cup. People think it's so easy. It's so easy to drive a car and this and that. It's really not. Chase has had multiple chances to win, and they were all basically just ripped from his grasp. None were of his doing. Dover, he couldn't really do much for the outcome. He could have done something different, but that's racing, and Kyle Busch just had a faster car with newer tires. Same thing happened in Phoenix. He was just only good on short runs, and his tires fell off, and he was just holding on for dear life that Kenseth was not going to catch up to him and pass him, but that's just how it goes. So, getting back to my original topic, if you have a problem with who I root for, then I suggest you don't watch my videos. or just don't comment on any of my stuff. Like, don't tweet me, don't do any of this stuff and think I'm like, I need to explain myself of why I'm a Chase fan, why I'm a Blaney fan, why I'm a fan of the rest of Hendrick Motorsports. You do you. You be a fan of who you like, and please just be a decent person. If not, then don't talk to me. I don't want the negativity. I already get enough of that on my Instagram, my Twitter, everything. So, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. Um, I'm allowed to not like Bush. I'm allowed to not like Larson. Just because he's super talented doesn't mean I have to like him. He can be the greatest guy in the world, but I still don't like him. Like, I respect these people as drivers, but I don't. Oh, let me rephrase that. I respect them as people, but not as drivers. I don't like them as drivers, but they could be like the nicest people in the world off track. So, other than that, that's all I really wanted to say. Um, that was all over the place, but um, he, again, you do you, I'll do me. Root for who you want to root for. Please just be a decent person and use common sense before commenting anything. Um, anyways, I'm trying to get myself together for the Phoenix race weekend that honestly for me starts on Thursday for the Holler Parade. I'm taking my nephew with me, my 21-month-old nephew. 22, I don't know. He's almost 2, let's just say that. I took him last time, and if you saw like ISM Raceway's Twitter, that you saw that they tweeted a picture of me and my nephew at the Holler Parade back in November. We're gonna go again on Thursday, and it'll be a good time. And yeah, I'm gonna get myself organized, and I'll talk to you guys later.